Hello everyone, my name is Benjamin Uka, AI Data and MLOps Engineer. You're welcome to my channel. Okay, today I want to show us how to build a professional AI-powered ETL pipeline. You see, this is not just going to be the traditional ETL pipeline that only move data or clean data. I'm going to show you how to integrate a large language model into your ETL pipeline. And we'll be doing that using a customer review dataset. I've dropped the link to the CSV file and to the code to create the dataset also in the description of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel because it's going to be your own way to encourage and contribute to my work. And so we go ahead to import all necessary libraries. We import Pandas as PD. We also import our LangChain function from the LangChain library. Although we are yet to install the library and we are going to do it, so let's say import from LangChain dot agents, import create agent, and we also need to use operating system and as well as JSON. Okay, so let's also do a pip install and let's install Groq. So we install LangChain Groq. And so within a minute or less, you will have it successfully installed. This is the library we will be using for creating the agent. So let's go back and run our import cell. Okay. Having done that, the next thing I want to do is to set my Groq API. So please, you can go over to their website and you create a Groq account and then create your API key. I've already done that and I'm just pasting everything to teach you how to use it. But this, but you don't need to try using my own API key because I'm going to delete it after this video. Okay, so if you try it, it's not going to work. So let me run and save it. And so now that we have done this, the next thing we have to do, we already have our data set here, but I'm just going to do a quick one to show you how you can also load it. Let's say you are not copying the code from the link to create it yourself right inside maybe your Jupyter or your coding environment, and you just have you want to use the data set. We can also do it this way. So let's create a new cell. I'll say extract the data from the CSV, and to do that we say df is equal to pd.read. All right, so in a real world environment, you will be doing something quite different, maybe getting your data from a live source or a streaming source. I've also uploaded other videos on data engineering. So let's go ahead. So the next thing I want us to do is to create the agent using the Groq model. And so we'll be using Llama 3.18 billion instance. So let's say we create the LLM agent and we are using Groq, which we already talked about. So I can go ahead to say agent is equals to create agent. We're using the create agent function. So we can say create agent, and then we set the parameters. The first one is the model. The model is Groq. So this is the model we are using. Don't forget to you can try any other model, but for this video we're using the popular Llama 3.18b instance. And we are not adding any external document to help our agent, so we just set our tools to none to extract structured insights from text and be concise and precise. All right. Okay, let's run this to see what happens. All right, so it's working perfectly. The next thing I want us to do is to define our transformation function and what transformations we actually want to do. So this is how to do it. We are going to create a function. We're defining the function called enrich with view in brackets. So this is prompt tells the LLM what to extract. So we want to analyze the review, and then we return the result or the output in JSON format. And so these are the three things we want you to give us as the output. One is the sentiment from the data set, and then the summary, and finally the customer's intentions, that is what the customers intend to do. Okay, so let's send the request now to the large language model. Okay, so this is how we are going to do it. We will say send request to LLM, and then we save this in a variable called res. And what this will do is that it's going to invoke the agent by using the agent.invoke function. Also, it's going to convert the response string into a dictionary format. Okay, let's also run this. We are on Google Colab. You can use Control Enter as a shortcut to run this. Having done this, the final aspect for this transformation stage is to apply the transformation to each of the reviews. So remember what our target output will be, which will also append to the original data set, is sentiment, summary, and then the intent. Okay, so let's go create another cell. We'll create a new column and we call this the enriched. And so I'm just doing this the way if I would still drop a video using Databricks for this, where we have to break this down into gold, silver, and the bronze layer. So as you can see here, we are applying the transformation to each of the reviews. So let's also run this cell. We can also check this out by calling our df to see what we have. And so you can see this is what we have as the output. You see here that it's not looking perfect. Okay, let's go ahead to put together all the results that we have. And then if we have to load our results, we can have this and say final data frame is pd.concat. We are concatenating the results, and so we have to drop some columns, which number one is the enriched columns. Then our axis is equal to 1. Okay, that's all. Let's run this to see what we also have. So we can see final data is equal to pd dot data frame. Okay. And we have here final the final data. All right, guys. So let me make this smaller for better visibility. So you can see for yourself that we have review ID, review customer ID, and also we now have summary. And so for this particular product coming from Nigeria, and we can see here a possible summary that says the phone battery lasts all day, and it has good performance and all the rest, and the sentiment is positive. For this other one, it is negative. Right, so this is working perfectly well. Instead of just doing things yourself and spending time trying to do one or two software, you can integrate this large language model into your pipeline, and it gives you speed. It makes you it makes your work more professional. All right, so don't forget to like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. My name is Benjamin. I'm an AI data and MLOps engineer. All right, thank you so much.